Good evening, everybody. Let's see who we got in the chat tonight. We got Troy Sutton, Lori Prepping for Heaven, and we got Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, and Joe Jacobson. Good evening, and I hope everybody's ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. We got Rebecca Touched by Yarn is in here, and so is my buddy Chris. Adventure Awaits, and he started his lives for the first time last night, I think. Yeah, last night. He had a couple of people show into that, and that's not with Adventure Awaits. That's with his other channel, Retro. I can't believe it. Why can't I think of it? I've said it so many times I can't remember what it is. I'll think of it. Hey, there's Bar Run Forge. How you doing tonight? Retro Replay 83. I'm sorry. There's a Massgrave Family Farm. And Fearsome Warrior. Old Man King Homestead. So, I guess everybody's got turkey on the mind tomorrow. Well, some people don't like turkey, so maybe they have ham. Or maybe they have tacos like I have on my mind. Because we were supposed to have Thanksgiving Saturday with my sister, but both her and her husband got sick, and we just decided to postpone it till the next week, which is fine. Just as long as we get together, it doesn't really matter. What a pig. What a pig. Who are you calling pig? How are you doing, Troy? I stop in on your lives every Thursday. I haven't seen you in a while. We'll have to get in touch with each other again. One of the shelves. Oh. And what did he say about it again? What a pig. Yeah. That's a pig. My parents came home from someplace, and this is what they said they got me. They said, hey, we got you a pig. I said, oh, thank you. But I like it anyway. I like it because it's kind of funny. Arlene's in here. Good evening. And a great appreciation it is, brother. Yep. Don't forget to smash that like button, says Adventure Awaits, Chris. Hey, James Hall's in here. And Fearsome Warrior says, took dog to the pet store for a toy a few hours ago. Our dog is hanging out with you, little buddy. Cool. King Homestead. So, we did the last project. Well, we actually have to finish up the last bit of it tomorrow, but we're spreading lime in the grapes. It's supposed to control the acidic levels. So, I'm actually going to, I haven't been doing the makers videos like I was supposed to be doing, so I guess I'm going to be putting out a spreading lime video on Friday. I'll try to get that out by Friday. It's just going to be a short little video. Pretty much to get me back in the rhythm of doing videos again, because I've actually got myself rusty. I look at some of my old videos and I don't know how I'm going to do that again. I don't feel like I know what I did or remember how to do it. And what else is going on? There's not a whole lot going on. Oh, shoot. I didn't put the link at the top of the chat yet. Copy. No wonder why nobody came in yet. And this would be the night to come in, people, because it's the day before Thanksgiving, and we should be talking about what we're doing for tomorrow. Let's pin that to the top. Go to channel, pin message. There we go, people. No excuses. It's up there now. Yep, I think we're going to make tacos. You know, we were supposed to make tacos for tomorrow, and we were so busy, none of us went to the store. So now I don't know if we have all the stuff to make tacos, and I don't want to go to the store tomorrow. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. But maybe we could, I'm thankful for my friend Troy. We've got to I got to get up there and see you. I got to help you build that bathroom, because if I'm going to come visit you for your meetup, I have to have a bathroom. So I guess I better go build it. Dexter looks like he needs a blanket. It's warm in here. We got the heat on. Why, is he shivering? He might just be... He's a Chihuahua, part Chihuahua, you know. So he gets nervous for no reason. Paco always used to shake. He was always shivering for some reason or another. And it wasn't because he was cold. I know it wasn't. Speaking of Paco, today is his 1 year since he passed, and yeah, he's been on my mind a lot this last couple of weeks. So they never leave your mind. They never leave your mind. Some people say, well, it was just a dog. Well, not to me. My dog was my dog. I loved my dog. I love this one too. They're very different. It's amazing how different they are. Which, I mean, I don't even know why I said that all dogs are different from each other. Mine is under the comfort that doubled up. Comforter that's doubled up. Yeah, well, he takes advantage of that too. Let's see who's in here. Hey, Troy, if you want to come up, if you can do that. That would be awesome to catch up with you. Let's see what else is going on. So I keep saying it, but I gotta start this week on my maker videos, especially with Christmas coming, and I wanted to do Christmas ornaments and get that going. Man, am I just procrastinating on that really bad. Well, thank you, Debbie Dratch. And there's Todd Leginus. Oh, you're never late. Lives aren't like that. You don't have to be in on time in order to join in. You just do it. You just come in and have fun. Let's see. Ace is in here. Everyone is 54 Fahrenheit here in central Arkansas. Really? Those must be nice temperatures for you. Hey there, Christine. Nice to see you come in here. Making pumpkin pies. I bet they're good. I bet they're good. She's a good cook. I've been there. I tested her food. It's good. There's Cora Phelps. How you doing? And happy Thanksgiving to you too. 40 degree. You're 40. Well, we're probably 42. Bland's Promised Land. Yeah, Chris and I usually get the same weather. I mean, he's just, would you call that upwind? He's upwind of me. Everything he gets, he passes to me because he's right along the lake. Happy Thanksgiving, Monica, Eric, and your family. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. 33 degrees in Iowa? Wow. And dropping single digits is this week. Yeah, somebody said that all there is now is morning and night. That's what all today felt like was morning. I think the sun came out for like 5 minutes. Just a second. Let's see. James Hall sending stuff. Oh, all made from pallet wood. Is that you? Is that your work? James Hall? That's cool. Henry Leslie Vermonson here. Good evening. Yeah, you'll have to tell me if that's your work. If it's your work, I'll show it. Do you mind if I show it? Hey there, Kelly. How you doing? Yes, handmade with nothing but pallet knives. Nothing but pocket knives. Oh, yeah. You don't care? So James Hall made these? How cool is that? Should I show it this way? Oh, it's just gonna flip. Yep, those are on my list of things that I could be doing. I mean, I want to do a spatula. In fact, I think my dad would like the spatula because he makes breakfast every morning. So that's one of the projects I want to see if it's how that goes. Yeah, it is. Monica, it's very nice work. Monica could come up too if she wants to. We could have Monica and Troy. That would be fun. That'd be a fun combo. Do you ever come up on panel, James? I know some people don't like to come up on panel, but you're always welcome if you'd like to. Okay, Monica. Now all we gotta do is get Troy. Troy's probably already gone. Troy said bye. He's gonna ask me to come up. I'm out of here. Jennifer Ocean Homestead's in here too. Thanks for stopping by. What did James say about that? He didn't answer me. He's not answering. He's not going to say. Well, I was about to until Monica decided to come up. Yeah, well, we know you're coming in, so do it. Just do it. Yes, now that Chris is getting comfortable with doing his lives, or he's going to do lives, and he did pretty good. It's a gaming channel, so he was playing Fortnite, I believe, and I think he did well. I mean, it seemed like he'd been doing it for quite a while, but it was his first time. So now I can bug him to come up on my live, and then you guys can meet him. He's a very good friend. I'd like to introduce him to people. Bowen, I did see you come in, and I meant to say hi to you, and I got caught up in something. So how are you doing tonight, Bowen? No, you're coming up here. I'm going to get you someday. You're going to be on this panel. And then I'm going to leave you here by yourself. No, I wouldn't do that. Oh, what's going on with Rebecca's? Sorry about the vehicle, Rebecca. Touched by yarn. No. She's been on a real roller coaster with that car. Uh-oh. No, uh-oh. Just do it. Just do it. Come up tonight. Surprise me. Wow, I guess Troy and Monica are taking their sweet old time, leaving me here stranded. All cranky and tired. that short that probably everybody has seen. That's funny. And then Pretty and Pooch have been talking about it a lot. Cute. I'll come up if I'm not all cranky and tired. The link won't work. What do you mean the link won't work? What do you mean the link won't work?
It worked for me.
Mom.
Well, you want to, I guess I wasn't going to come up, but I figured, hey, I'll just tell everybody what's going on. The mechanic that I hired to put the transmission in.
Yeah.
Started looking the car over. It's blown a head gasket.
Ooh.
That's $1,500. I'm not fixing the car. And then he got to looking at the transmission they sent over, and they sent the wrong one.
Oh man.
So it's like the car. As soon as I get hold of the people that I bought the transmission from, so I can get the money back, I'm gonna look for me another car.
That's frustrating.
It is.
I'm sorry, Rebecca, that's happening.
Hey,
let me bring Monica up here. Are you ready, Monica?
Hi.
I hate that about your car, Rebecca. That stinks.
Oh well. I'm just gonna keep looking.
Yep. God always makes a way.
He does. He does.
Yeah, I clicked the link and it took me to something else for a second. So I had to back out and went and did it again.
What kind of site was that?
I came in here and it said it was over. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And then I heard you like, Monica's taking her good old time. And I'm like, what? What are you saying? I've got you on my phone, mister.
It was channeled from Troy. It's all Troy's fault.
You're blaming Troy because he's not going to come up here.
He better. And you know what? He's probably struggling to find the link himself.
Oh my gosh. No. Yeah, I've been working making pies all day. I ended up catching some sort of cold. I think the weather change is doing me because my throat has been scratchy all day. I'll probably end up losing my voice by tomorrow because it keeps like going in and out. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Just gonna not worry about it. Gonna take some good elderberry stuff, take all my good all my stuff that I need, fire cider, all that. Hopefully I won't get sick.
He found the link.
Oh, he found it. Hey.
One.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm cooking chicken.
Ooh, what are you doing with? How are you cooking it?
I'm going to cook it in the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
And this is I got it back here, but I'm putting this seasoning on it.
Ooh, looks good.
Italian
Nice.
herb.
Italian herb. Then I got a little Cornish hen that I'm going to roast.
Nice.
For me.
For you. Troy, what do you guys do for Thanksgiving?
We will go to the in-laws, and there'll be turkey, there'll be ham, there'll be stuffing, there'll be chicken. What's she make? Anyway, green beans.
Ooh.
She makes I don't know, corn. There'll be dumplings, chicken and dumplings. Way too much food.
Wow.
I just thought of something. I've got to take out the green beans that I cooked already and out of the freezer so they can be thawing out.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I took the taco meat out.
Are you having tacos tomorrow, Brian?
We're having taco. Well, we are having tacos on actual Thanksgiving. We are getting together with my sister next Saturday. It was supposed to be this Saturday, but two of them got sick. So we said, let's just push it back a little bit. And
Yeah.
we'll always get to, just as long as we get together, it doesn't matter.
Well, I've heard that story before.
Hey, I can imagine what Troy's Thanksgiving is going to look like. I've been to their gathering, and there's going to be probably.
Oh, food is epic.
What do they call those? Oh, why can't
have any of you ever roasted turnips and rutabagas?
I would have roasted turnips and rutabagas by throwing them in a fire. That's the only way I would.
Yeah, we made turnips one year and it smelled like a bunch of farts. So I decided I wasn't going to do that again.
Well, okay, it smells like farts and it tastes like dirt.
Yeah, it
tastes
didn't
like
taste
dirt.
good. I tried making them like cheesy too. I was like, we could just cover up this smell and we're going to make like cheesy turnip things or whatever. And it was so bad. And my kids were like, Mom, it smells so bad. I'm like, I know, we can't do this.
Well, then you would have cheesy dirt.
Yeah, cheesy dirt, stinky stinks. It was so bad.
Why didn't you just eat the cheese and get it over with?
It would already tasted like the stink. So it was all done. Are you making that, Rebecca?
For the first time, I've always just steamed them and put butter on them and stuff like that. But I want to try something different.
Well, I hope it works.
We just all just sit here and bashed on Rebecca's choice in Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but I hope it works for you and it doesn't smell like a big
dirt.
I just wanted to try something different.
You set the mode, Troy.
I said nothing about farts. I said nothing about farts or dirt and stuff.
Yeah, you said dirt, Brian. I said farts. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I said I would just throw them in the fire. That's all I would do.
Then you'd have to smell the dirt fart.
You can guarantee one thing: if Monica's in the conversation, there will be poop fart talk, and there will be talk of dirt somehow.
Awesome. That's my kind of conversation.
It's a no miss anytime it happens.
That's not always the thing. That's not always the case.
Right.
Well, we are.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was even thinking of roasting the, in my little oven is the carrots with it, and
Oh,
just trying something different.
Are you
Because you
gonna-
can always steam things and
yeah.
things like that, and I just want something different.
James Hall said I'll stick with my meat and potatoes. Thanks anyway. Oh, maybe you could do the bacon grease. There you go. Sliced turnips and bacon grease.
Ooh, might be
There you
good.
go. Bacon grease makes everything better, right?
It couldn't
It
hurt.
does.
I would rather eat the bacon grease.
The only downside of that is then you have fart-smelling, dirty bacon grease.
But it would be such a smooth
I guess there's some people here that don't like turnips and
dirt.
rutabagas. I do.
I will say this: rutabaga is fun to say. It is fun to say.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, on Friday is Abigail's birthday. And so usually we do like a second Thanksgiving, like where we'll do like another turkey and another ham, or like basically we'll just do another turkey because I feel like we never have enough leftovers from actual Thanksgiving. So we usually kind of redo a second Thanksgiving. So we have more leftovers and things to eat on. And so on this Friday, we're going to do like a whole bunch of like smoked meats. And so we're going to do a little different. So Eric's going to be smoking brisket and some pork. And we're going to do all that stuff on Friday for Abigail's birthday. So we're going to have baked potatoes with all the smoked meats that you can choose. And yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Wow.
You're invited, Troy.
Rebuttal on that.
Oh, now I'm invited.
Everybody's invited. Abigail's birthday.
I use everything.
we eat promptly at 4.
Yeah, I think my kids are coming down with something.
I couldn't get there by 4.
I know I definitely can't.
Well, I'm excited because
Even
she's
if I-
turning 20.
Even if
It's
I
like
jumped
big
on a
birthday.
plane flying by me now, I couldn't get there by 4.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited for her. So it's gonna be a fun day.
You know what I'm excited for?
What?
That I know that at least 2 people in the panel are going to be in Ohio in April.
That is going to be fun. We better have campfire time. We have to have
This
campfire.
is going to be epic. This year is going to be epic.
Well, I am hoping that Eric can take off of work so that he can be there.
Well,
That's the important thing.
That would be pretty awesome, actually.
He just needs to leave work and let them deal with it.
Yeah. That would be a feat to see. He has taken some time off this month, which is really nice. He took off today and he was able to go hunting. And that was awesome because he's never been able to get a deer before. And today was the first time he was able to get a deer. So that was really cool. He was super excited about that. So he got a deer today for the first time. So that was really awesome. So
that is
Yeah,
great. As
I
you
know.
can see mine back there.
yeah, that's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah.
Well,
Our season
if-
Sunday.
What's that?
Our season starts Sunday. Gun season.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he was real excited. He's been getting everything was getting sighted and everything was getting ready. And he worked a couple days this week and then he was able to take off on Wednesday, take off today. And I was so excited that he took off. I was like, yes, you have off. So he'll have off on Friday as well. So we'll get to spend the day smoking meats and working hard here. And hopefully he can just relax. So Thunderstick, all y'all gun hunters need a bow.
So when you come down, when you come up for the meetup, are you going to camp or are you going to go find Airbnb?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
I am not going to camp. I would find an Airbnb. I can camp. I don't want to camp unless I absolutely have to, because I have now entered the season of life where when I lay on the ground, my back, I don't recover well. Like I just don't. Like Eric was talking about doing another survival challenge with the kids. And I was like, man, I would love to do I'd do survival challenge with you guys, but I'm going to have a blow up mattress or mama ain't walking in the morning. I'm just going to be like rolling around out in the pasture because I'm at that age now where I just can't function.
I might actually have to look for. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to camp or not. I can. I have the stuff for it.
Yeah. I mean, we have stuff to camp, but
Monica, do you think you guys are coming with kids or anything?
I don't know. It just depends. Oh yeah, James Hall, it's 55 now. It just got below 60. Sorry, he was saying in North Texas we're below 50 already. It's only 55 outside right now for us. It just got below 60 degrees. It's chilly all of a sudden. It was almost 80 today. Yeah, I don't know if we're bringing kids or not. It just depends on who is available and what their schedules look like. So yeah.
Reason being is there's a place not too far from us called Hocking Hills.
Okay.
And it is absolutely gorgeous. Brian, I don't know if you guys ever went to Hocking Hills when you were in Columbus or not. Down in Nelsonville. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a cave system, beautiful waterfalls and things like that. And at the end of April, spring will be popping. It'll be gorgeous.
Yeah, see, I may just see if Eric wants to drive his Jeep, and if he wants to drive the Jeep, we may take a couple kids because he just took the Jeep and took Abigail and Jonathan on a trip out to Wyoming. He did a video. He released it last week, and they drove to Wyoming, and he was able to take off of work for a week. It was phenomenal, and he drove Abigail and Jonathan to Wyoming. He did a little quick video. It's like 2 or 3 minutes long of just Wyoming, and oh my goodness. And she's a photographer. And so she is actually releasing her video, her website officially on Friday. And some of these pictures are amazing that she took. So we're like redoing inside of her house with a bunch of pictures from Wyoming and Utah and all the places that she took pictures of. But they got to see Grand Teton National Park. They got to go to Moab, Utah. So they got to go to the Arches. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. So yeah, maybe at the end of April, because that'll be a really fun time to kind of take a ride. And I bet you he would love that. So we might come with a couple kids. Yeah, that would be so cool. What's it called? Hocking
Hills.
Hocking Hills. Like Hocking. Okay.
There you go.
Not that.
In 2021, I went to Gillette, Wyoming.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never been any further north than Oklahoma on this side. Like I've been to Pennsylvania and I've been Ohio, but not really North Ohio. I've only kind of went into Ohio. I went to Ironton, some of those little spaces over there that were kind of South Ohio because that's where my family used to live. Huh?
You've been in Columbus.
I have been in Columbus. I flew into Columbus and then flew out of Columbus. It doesn't really count because I didn't really go outside of the airport.
Yeah.
But
I lived in Columbus.
Did you really?
2 years.
Oh, that's cool. Oh no, I have been. I don't know what's further north. Maybe Indiana. I went through when we went through to come here to Texas. We drove from Maryland and we went out through all that area. So I'm gonna have to look up Hocking Hills. That's pretty cool.
Right here.
Very cool. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one.
I see it. Yeah, the hockinghills.com. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go there and check it out. That'd be awesome.
Get it.
There you go. Well, see, I'm the type of person that when I travel, I like to stop at a bunch of different places. When you travel, do you stop at different places on the way, Brian?
I would like to think I would, but I usually dart for wherever I'm going.
Yeah.
Like I had these grandiose ideas. Well, I stopped at Troy's and I stopped at White Rock on the way to Tin Killer last year. So I guess I did a little bit, but I didn't stop at any like sites. I would drive by something and I go, "Oh, that's cool." And then I thought maybe I'd stop at it on the way back and then forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you stop in Uranus on your way back?
No.
Why not?
Is there a place called Uranus?
There
Yes.
Is, and there is a fudge factory.
Rebecca is so deadly serious. She's like, yes, there is.
There is.
On a store called Uranus Fudge.
I've seen videos on that.
Sounds delicious.
I'm not eating fudge from a place called that place.
Yep.
Not doing it.
It was good.
You've eaten fudge from there?
No,
Yeah.
I had in my head that if I saw one of those, because they have those, they're called muffler men, those big, huge statues.
Mm-hmm.
And, because I'm a maker, and that was a thing that happened in the 70s that was, I don't know, I'm fascinated by, stuff like that, roadside stuff. And there's like 200 of them still throughout the United States where they've maintained them and kept them from the 60s to early 70s. A lot of them are gone. I mean, they were just trashed. But this one channel I watch has a movement to save them, and he finds them in backwoods where they're laying down with weeds growing in them, and he repairs them and sells them, or sets people up to repair them and sell them. So
can you find out where they are on like your next trip? You might be able
to. There's a whole map. I mean, you can go into it. There's a whole map to go to all of them. We have 2 of them at our local gas station.
That's so cool.
The big Indians. That's like you remember Bob's Big Boy and stuff like that. Those are so cool to me.
Well, there's a roadside attraction place down towards Waco, and like Waco is like 3 hours from me. So it's not like I'm just driving down there, but there's like a roadside attraction place on the way down there. And we've been down there a few times. And when my dad came for a visit years ago, before he moved here, we went to one of the roadside attractions place, and they have a Bob's Big Boy there. And I was so excited. I got a picture of my oldest son, Caleb, standing next to the Bob's Big Boy guy, because I'm like, this is so historic and like iconic for me versus His Highness King Redbeard.
Here in Columbia, there is a called Broadway Diner.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those metal buildings. It's a diner, and it is so neat to go in there.
That's so cool. See, we like doing that kind of stuff when we drive. So yeah, I think when we come, I think if anything, I'll probably try to talk Eric into driving if he can get time off, because then he has to take a little more time. But if we can drive, then we can stop in some places on the ride and see different things. Because that's like when I drive to my mom's to South Carolina each year, I stop on the ride. I make sure I find things for my kids to do. Everything is a homeschool project in my brain. You can learn something new no matter where you're at and what day you're on. So I just feel like, you can always do something fun. So yeah, I like those stop offs. The old Eastern style diners. Yeah, that's so cool.
That channel is American Giants.
American Giants. And he has those places that you can go see.
Well, they actually set up, I think, I know Troy doesn't like the name of the state, but I think it's in Michigan.
Just say the state up north. It's okay.
Yeah, but most people don't know where that is.
And especially this week.
Oh, well, it's not Michigan. It's Illinois.
Good enough.
No, strike that. I'll have to message it to you if you're interested, Monica.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They do have a map, and usually with those, you'll see other things too.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. It needs to make Scrapple though. Oh my gosh, Scrapple. My dad used to get that every year when we would go to the ocean. We would wake up in the morning and we walk down to the nearby like restaurant that was down off the boardwalk where we were staying, and they always serve Scrapple in the morning. And my dad would get Scrapple, and I'm like, that's so gross. It just looks like all the garbage they scraped up off the floor. And he was like, that's probably what it is, Monica. And he'd like eat it. I'm like, ew. Scrapple and soft shell crabs. My dad would go to town on soft shell.
Soft shell crab. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. I just can't. I'm like, Dad, you're actually eating the shell. He's like, it's good. And I'm like, ew. No. Don't eat the shell.
No, they're like, you take the whole thing, deep fry it. It's like eating a deep fried spider. It's awesome.
No, it's not. And the little legs hang out of the bread because he's always eating bread. Hey, Wanda. Yeah. He's like, you put it on the bread and you eat it, and the little deep fried legs are hanging out the side of the bread. I'm like, you should not be eating anything with legs like that. If you're going to eat the legs, just eat them like regular, like eat the crab legs. Don't be eating the actual, like biting it.
One thing I won't be eating is oysters, whether they're good or not.
Why?
Because when I was in biology class in high school, the lady said, or the instructor said, those have all their organs and everything, and they even have their anus and all that stuff, and you eat it all at once. That sounds disgusting. And then I was at a Chinese restaurant and I got one. I said, I'm going to try this.
Okay, don't eat don't eat oysters at a Chinese restaurant. Okay, that's just
okay. Well,
don't
it doesn't matter. It's over anyway because that thing was sitting on the plate and somehow it got broken open and I saw an intestine fall out.
Oh no! Well, you know, Eric is all sweet about his like when we eat shrimp. If I don't devein it, you see him over here like pushing all the stuff out, deveining himself. I'm like, stop being a sis. Just eat the thing. Just dip it in your stuff and eat it, man. Just stop. But he's over here like cleaning out. He's like, I'm not eating that. That's the poop. And I'm like, it's cooked. It's fine. Just eat it.
What did I say?
Poop?
Yep, there it was.
You said
Whistle.
chocolate fudge and Uranus. Come on.
You made the inference, not me. I spoke of an actual place with an actual item.
Yeah.
I did not.
You freed me up. You freed me up to talk about the shrimp just now. That freed up the window. That's what it was. I got enough crawdads in my yard to feed us all.
Whistle Stop Homestead. That's new to me. I've never seen that channel before. Welcome in.
I know who Whistle Stop Homestead is.
Yeah.
Well,
I do.
Who is it? What do they do? They're obviously homesteaders.
Yes, he is. He's changed his channel different names.
Oh.
But I'm having a squirrel moment. I know who it is. It's just,
he said you
the
may not
name
know the
is
channel name,
escaping.
but you know the person
the
behind
name
the
is
channel.
escaping me right now.
Now I'm gonna have to go look.
Well, welcome into the chat at any rate.
Yeah, he just like called my name out, so he knows me. Now I'm perplexed.
Do you guys want to see what I'm working on?
Yes, I was gonna ask you, what are you working on? Oh, that's so pretty.
There are probably a lot of people that are subscribed to us and watch our channels that have never told us that they do.
Oh, I like that, Rebecca. Is that for someone in particular?
Yes. I got commissioned to make a California King blanket
What?
for Flash Ministries Karen.
Huge.
That's amazing. Oh, I love that.
It's a seashell
Beautiful.
stitch.
It's beautiful. That is so cool.
This thing is so big,
It looks amazing.
so wide. So yeah, I'm working on.
All right, I know who Whistle Stop is.
I just saw too.
Yes.
I know who it is.
I just can't think of his. I feel so bad that I can't remember his first name.
Well, he used to be crazy, but he's not crazy anymore.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. No.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That is such a pretty. I love the blanket. My son just learned to crochet in his. My 12-year-old just learned how to crochet in his in the co-op that we just had. We have like a 10-week homeschool co-op, and the last period of the day is crochet for him for his grouping. He wanted to take crochet, and it was like him, one other kid, one other boy, and then like 4 girls. So he was like, I'm gonna be the only boy. I'm like, you're not gonna be the only boy. He was so excited. He started crocheting everything. Troy's asleep now. Rebecca, though, do you have one of those hat looms?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a Centro?
No, all I have is these.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
That's the
That's
only.
cool.
That's
My
the
son
only
wants
ones.
one for Christmas. He was so excited. I was like, you're going to be like a maker. You're going to be able to make those things.
What's that about, Troy?
He's bored. He's
Okay. If you're so, what?
I'm intrigued.
intrigued.
I don't think Troy's ever seen what I make the hats on. This is the loom
That is pretty cool.
that I
guess
use.
I have seen that before. Yes, and I have one of those hats, Carolina
Yes.
blue.
Yeah. I put mine on the other day and I was showing Elijah and he was like, I think I could make one of those, Mom. And I'm like, well, you could try. He was very impressed. He was very excited when he saw it. So
I haven't put any hats on yet this season because I refuse to put coveralls on or put a toboggan or hat on until December 1st.
well, that's literally Sunday.
I know.
Is it cold enough to wear them there?
It's going to be in single digits this weekend, so.
Yeah, you're gonna need one. You're gonna need a hat by.
Yeah, I guess there's talk of snow tomorrow.
Yep.
What, really?
Yeah, we
I
already
wonder
had
who Whistle Stop is.
Brady is.
I should know who he is, but I
Ed.
don't know the name.
It's Ed. Yeah.
Ed.
As in Crazy Ed? Okay. See, I know who that is. He just
John Riverhome. Hey Troy, you coming to the next meetup in Arkansas? A highlight from this year was meeting you here. Oh, that's sweet.
That I don't think we're going to be able to. It's just too close to a couple other events. And Michelle and I basically made it our anniversary adventure this past year, and I just don't think we can do that again this year. I would love to. I'd love to come to all of them. I just love hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, well, we get to have. So
And what a pleasure to meet folks like them. It was just great. It was fantastic. The problem I had was there was a couple occasions where you see people on their videos and stuff like that, and then you see them in real life with a whole crowd of people, and you lock eyes with them, and you go, hey, how you doing? And they're like, hey, what's going on?
Oh, I definitely know who you are, Ed. There's no doubt. I know who you are. Yeah, I remember. I got you on my video.
Yep.
So Troy.
Yes, President.
How are you coming along with your bathroom?
Well, we got kind of held up with the roof blowing off of the shop, so.
Oh
that
man,
kind of back burner.
Wow. That happens a lot. Since I've known you, you've lost.
Yeah.
You've lost big barn doors, the roofs.
Yeah. I'm not sure why anyone insures us anymore because, the people around us don't have that kind of stuff happen to them all the time. It's whatever dark cloud looms over us. I don't know what it is, but
Well, your land is. I mean, you can see for miles where you live. It's beautiful, man. That is a beautiful area. It really is, Troy.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
But I could imagine the winds.
Yeah, and the last one came out of it from Hurricane Helene, came out of the east and kind of the northeast, which we never get wind out of the east. If we do, it's a bad storm. And this one spot that it hit, that's the only place it could have hit, and it just literally just picked up the roof and folded it over on the other side of the barn.
Which building was this?
The shop.
The shop.
Yes.
How come I don't know about this? In your videos?
No. Well, I mean, we did. I don't know. Maybe we didn't do a video on that. I took a video of it. I don't know. We are terrible content creators.
I thought I've seen all your stuff.
Yeah. I honestly, since about the end of May, since we got back from Arkansas, Eli's put out a few videos. I don't know that I've put out more than 1 or 2 videos since June.
Yeah.
It's just been a wreck of a summer and fall. So the hope is we get the roof put back on everything. I'm going to do a shop tour, and we're going to do a bunch more videos. We've got them all lined out. It's chaos right now. So I had 2 surgeries for melanoma this summer and a bunch of other stuff happened, and I just hadn't been doing it. It hadn't been priority, and that's the other thing. We tell our folks online that blacksmithing is not priority 1. The videos are not priority 1. None of that stuff. And the family stuff supersedes, church stuff supersedes every time.
Yeah. Well, you got to know your priorities. That's for sure.
Sure enough.
Yeah, somebody in the chat just asked if did anybody buy anything they probably should not have because of the sales?
No.
I don't even pay attention to Black Friday sales. I don't even ever even think about them.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
All week long.
Yeah, they've had them all week long. We went down to yesterday because my son needed to get some stuff because my 16-year-old went hunting with Eric today. And he was like, Mom, I don't have any stuff that fits. And I'm like, you just went hunting like a year ago. And he's like, yeah. And of course, you know, when you're 15, 16, 17 years old, you grow like a weed. So he had to go get all new hunting gear. So I was like, take your wallet. Thankfully, it was like 50% off different sales at Academy, but that's the only thing we caved in and bought basically is because he needed some hunting stuff. But thankfully they had good sales on it.
I hit the early Black Friday thing at Harbor Freight, so I knew I didn't get anything I didn't want, I didn't need.
Yeah.
I mean, they were tools, so you know,
you can always use tools.
I needed every one of them.
I'm horrible with tools. I buy them and then they sit there for long periods of time in their box. And then I'll start using the heck out of them.
Got tickled at our 2-year-old grandson. Mimi took him out for Christmas shopping for everybody else. And he has learned the phrase, I need that. And so he
phrase.
Oh my gosh. He was like, Mimi, I need that. But no, buddy, you don't need that. And I was like, all right, I'm going to Harbor Freight, so I better hush.
So you walked in and said, I need that. I need that. I need that.
What did I buy at Harbor Freight last? Oh, chisel tools for the lathe. And
I think the only time I'm trying to think what I bought at Harbor Freight last time for Eric. I think I picked up some stuff for his bandsaw over there. I'm like a go-getter when I go in there. I'm going in there just to get the few things that Eric can't go in and get himself. So
yeah, I've got a problem. Our local Harbor Freight is 12 miles from here, and we have 4 stores within 45 minutes.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, and when I go down to our local Harbor Freight, like every member of the staff goes, Troy.
Yeah, I think my father-in-law was well known at our Harbor Freight local one too.
We only have one here.
Oh.
Where I live.
Yeah. Yeah. Ace commented, Monica, howdy. Are you cooking or just eating? I am cooking pies and all the meat. We cook all the meat because we grow all the meat here. And so we cook the turkey and we cook the ham. And the ham's already cooked, but we're just going to reheat it. So we do all the meat and my mother-in-law does all the sides basically. Which I think that's where all the hard work is, really, the sides. That's like the crazy stuff that has to be done at the perfect timing.
We haven't even had a Harbor Freight for very long. And I'm trying to think. You know, like Troy, we had to go 45 minutes to go to a Harbor Freight before that. I don't think I've ever been to a Harbor Freight before we got one. I've heard about it. I heard about it a lot, but that was it.
Wait, it takes you 45 minutes to get to your Harbor Freight? To get 14 miles?
Not now. It'd take me 5 minutes to get to Harbor Freight.
I'm trying to think.
We've had one for the last 10 years. I was talking about before we had
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think our closest one is about 8 miles away, so that's not too bad. It takes us about 25 minutes to get there. That's why they know my father-in-law so well, because there's really not one any closer than that. Now, my dad, he moved here 3 years ago, and he has a Tractor Supply by him now, and he loves that place. He goes there for all his pet stuff, all his pet toys. He's got a black lab, and this thing is so spoiled. He has probably more toys than I ever had as a child, and he's literally like a 6-year-old dog, and he has so many toys, it's unreal. But, yeah, my dad lives like 5 minutes from a Tractor Supply, so.
Yeah,
what kind of toys does he get for his dog there?
Anything they sell, basically. I mean, like all the stuffies, all the little squeaker toys, all the chew ropes, everything that you can possibly think of. My dad goes there and he's like, I gotta get another toy for this dog. And I'm like, Yeah, he's the most spoiled dog in the world. Might as well.
It doesn't take long for Blue because he's a lab English Mastiff cross, and he just chews the toys apart, and I take them away from him. You know.
Yeah, my boxer used to chew a lot of the toys up, and so far so good. We haven't had anything torn apart. We mainly get ropes for ours because otherwise, yeah, ropes are the only thing that survive around here. And my blue healers don't really chew anything up. How does your new puppy, Brian? He's not really new anymore, is he?
Well, I've had him for almost 3 months.
Yeah. Is he
And,
settling in nicely?
He's doing much better. Much, much better.
Awesome.
That's good.
He went for a ride with Mama and Papa, which was probably about an hour away. And he loved that. He's always, ever since I've had him, he's always enjoyed being in the car, going to the gas station and stuff like that when we fill all the red gas tanks up and stuff, or the transfer station when we take the trash. He'll go with us. I don't take him anywhere if I'm going to stores and stuff because I don't want to leave him in the car. But
yeah,
if it's one where my dad's going to just stay in the vehicle, then we'll take him.
Yeah.
Actually, quite often.
There's our little psycho cinnamon roll.
How big is that dog? It's kind of hard to tell in the pictures when you see him.
I'm not waking him up. It's a Coon Walker Coonhound.
Is he older or is he younger?
It's about 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Titus. Titus is 8 years old. He's doing good, but you can tell he's wearing down a little bit.
I wish he would lay down.
No, you don't. It's sad when they start to wear down like that. You start to see him getting older, making mistakes. Those little things, it makes you kind of like, oh. I've seen Titus get kicked a lot lately, and it's kind of sad when he's out there working the cattle, and you see him kind of getting pushed around a little more than he used to. And he never used to be afraid, but he's getting older, and you can start to see some of that coming through, that he's not hearing as well as he used to. And he's only 8, but he's been working his whole life. So I think that makes a big difference.
Okay, just a minute. Nobody has to go anywhere, but we have to close out this video or this live. Let's see. Thank you, everybody that came into the chat, and my moderators. I appreciate it so much. You protect my channel. Thank you for all that came on the panel. Monica, Troy, and Rebecca. It was fun. And we'll see you next week, 9:00 Central, Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.